Hello everyone, welcome back for another math lesson with Mr. Hopkins. Today we're going to multiply and divide exponents. So in the previous lesson, we combined like terms, knowing that we could add and subtract with exponents and bases that were the same. Well, today, multiplying and dividing exponents. So when we multiply exponents that have the same base, and when I mean same base, I mean the same base, the bottom. So when I multiply exponents that have the same base, the rule is to add the exponent. So m plus n. So in this case, 3 squared times 3 to the 5th is the same as 3 to the 2 plus 5. And we know 2 plus 5 is 7, so that would equal 3 to the 7th. And 2 to the negative 2nd times 2 to the 4th would be 2 to the negative 2 plus 4, which is 2 squared. And I can evaluate these using a calculator. 3 to the 7th would be a very large number. And 2 squared we also know is just 4. 2 times 2, right? Okay, so let's look down here. Again, only add the exponents of the same base. So 2 to the 4th can be added with 2 to the negative 2nd, which is 4 plus negative 2 is 2 to the positive 2nd. And then I've got 3 to the 4th and 3 squared. If I add the 4 and the 2, that's 3 to the 6th. And I have to keep those separate because they have different bases. Now I can evaluate these using a calculator. I know that 2 squared equals 4, but what is 3 to the 6th? 3 to the 6th is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 6 times. So let's see, 3 raised to the 6th is 729. And if I was to multiply that, $29.16. So they can be extremely large numbers. Okay, when I'm talking with variables, again, same base. Q to the 3rd and q to the 6th. When I'm multiplying them, I add the exponents. So 3 plus 6 is 9. So it's q to the 9th times r squared. They're different bases, so don't combine them. If I have a variable without an exponent, then it's really raised to the first power. We have to put one there. So 3 plus negative 4 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So it would be n to the 0 power. And anything to the 0 power is equivalent to 1. You can test that in your calculator. Just so you know, you can say 5 raised to the 0 power, and your answer is going to be 1. Okay, so from now on, from here on out, anything to the 0 power is 1. All right, let's raise this up. 3 more to go with multiplying. M times m to the negative 4th times n to the 4th. So let's see here. These are like bases. So that is m to the 5th because there's a 1 here. And n to the negative 4. For now, we're going to leave that as a negative exponent. What else do we have? We have all x's here. And then later we're going to learn that we want to make those negative exponents positive. But for now, we're going to keep it negative. So 1 plus negative 1 is 0. Plus negative 3 is negative 3. Plus negative 4 is negative 7. So I get x to the negative 7th. And this last one. Numbers out front of the same base, we can multiply. 3 times 7 is 21. I've got x squared times x cubed times x to the 5th. So 2 plus 3 plus 5 is 10. So we add the exponents with the same bases when multiplying. Okay, so that was multiplying. Now we're dividing. So now when we divide exponents with the same base, the rule is to subtract them. So 4 to the 12th divided by 4 to the 10th is the same as 4 to the 12 minus 10, which is 4 squared, or simplified is 16. 4 times 4. This next one, 7 squared and 7 raised to the negative 5. When dividing, you subtract the exponents. So 2 minus a negative 5. When I minus a negative, it's plus a positive, so it's 7 to the 7th power. You will need a calculator to figure that out as well. Again, if there isn't an exponent, it's a 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3. I just froze up for a minute. The next one. Now there's more than one variable. We only divide the ones together that have like bases. There's a 1 here and a 1 here. So d cubed divided by d. So 3 minus 1 is a 2. And 2 minus 1 is 1. So d squared e. So all I'm doing is subtracting the exponents. Okay, here we go. This is really a 1 here, if it's not there. So 1 minus 2 is negative 1. 3 minus 4 is negative 1. And 5 minus 3 is squared. And again, for today only, we're leaving negative exponents. All right, the next ones. 5 minus 4 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. And 3 minus 6 is negative 3. Okay, so the rules that we learned today. When I multiply exponents that have the same base, I add them. And when I divide exponents with the same base, I subtract the exponents. Okay, we'll practice that. And if you have any questions, as always, please reach out. Good luck.